Are you looking to make a fast, affordable e-bike for under $600? Well, in my video, I'm going to show you the process I took to make my e-bike. First, to get a cheap bike, I found one on Facebook Marketplace for around $50. It's a Walmart Roadmaster Granite Peaks mountain bike, 26-inch wheels. It's got enough space to put components in the middle. Next, I bought the Walmart bike kit on eBay. This kit is 1000 watt rear hub motor with all the components you will need besides the battery. This kit comes with a nice LCD display that cheaper kits won't have. The battery is a 52 volt 13 amp hour lithium ion battery, and both are going to be linked in the description. Now pay attention when putting on the tire. I put it on wrong the first time. The treads should face a certain way. Now a big struggle for me was fitting the rear hub into the rear fork of the bike. I had to stretch the forks outward to force the hub into place, so consider the fork spacing before upgrading a bike. Once the wheel's in place, I shifted my attention to the handlebar here. You can see the brake sensors are in place as well as the LCD display. This is a pull throttle. Some kits come with thumb throttles. This one works like a motorcycle. And here you've got some cables, plenty of cable management to do. Now with my dad's help, we grinded down some stumps on the bike that were used for the old bottle holder. We had to drill new holes into the down tube to mount the battery into place. Even with the amount of space that this bike has within the center, there's still very little space to put both the battery and the controller in the center. I managed to do it, but it's very difficult to unmount the battery and take it off the bike to charge it somewhere else. Once the battery was in place, we wired the kit together. Matching the cords was straightforward. I did get different electrical connectors to combine the battery to the controller. I used wire ties to keep the wires neatly organized. I got a rear rack for the bike to carry my gear, and here you can see the finished build. At full battery, you're looking at a top speed of 32.8 miles per hour, but an average speed of around 28 miles per hour. This kit has a switch to turn on the battery. Here it is. And another switch to turn on the LCD display. For that, you have to hold the middle button down for about 5 seconds. You can see here in the upper left the amount of battery left. On the upper right, the odometer and trip. And then you can see I've done 133 miles so far. The speed is in kilometers per hour, but then I change it to miles per hour. You can see that in the center. You've got the pedal assist on the lower left and some wattage output on the lower right. If you hold the middle and top arrow, it cycles between speed, max speed, average speed, battery speed output, and stopwatch. If you install the optional sensor for pedal assist, it acts as a cruise control when you pedal, different levels 1 through 5. For instance, my pedal assist level 1 will maintain a speed of around 15 miles per hour as long as you keep pedaling. And then there's this twist throttle, which will launch you pretty fast depending on how far you twist it backwards. I mostly use my bike for commuting. Now I commute early in the morning when it's still dark, and to catch the attention of traffic, I got these spoke lights on eBay. Each of these are about $4, and they make neat patterns when riding. I love them, they look really good, especially with how fast the e-bike wheels spin. There are two different types, so they make conflicting patterns. I was originally going to put one on the back wheel, but there wasn't enough space between the spokes. With this battery, on full throttle, you can expect around 20 miles of distance, and if you use the lower pedal assist, you can get much farther with that battery.